didn't work. Hi, guys. Welcome to Lee Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. Did you guys know they made little Doritos? Like, look at that thing. The fuck? Not bad. Today we're going to be listening to dry Emerson, Lake and Palmer once again. And we're going to be finishing up Karn Evil 9. We started with Impression 1. Right there. Just absolutely fantastic in every sense of the word. I was utterly captivated the entire time. Didn't understand most of it. I listened to it one more time afterwards, and I kind of got more of it as I went along with it. It's a lot. It's a lot to take in on a first listen, but it's absolutely incredible. The soundscape they created on it is just great, and I cannot wait to hear what Impression 2 and 3 has to offer. And I hope you guys are ready for my faked, rehearsed analysis after the song. So we'll see how that goes. If you guys aren't subscribed, please help a brother out. Click the icon right down there. I'd really appreciate it. You know, takes like 2 seconds. All right, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, Karn Evil 9, the second impression, and following the third impression. 3, 2, 1, let's go. It sounds so cool. I love that grand piano, man. This has such a different flavor than the first impression. Dun, dun, dun. Oh my god. So low, oh my god. It's like they have this really low thing and this really high thing going on at the same time, and those like primal rhythms. But electronic. Mindfuck. You can't see my hands are just going like this underneath the table. Oh, that low piano is so good. Dun, 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 dun. This is a trip, dude. What the fuck? It's like electronic old, like primal rhythms. That's so cool. Dude, that snare drum is getting so much work. What the fuck? So many notes. I love it. I've started to notice the differences between like this era's prog and my era. It's insane. And like I thought my era was the good era. Boy, was I wrong. I got the wrong era for everything. Women, music. Oh well. The contrast to just like 30 seconds ago is crazy. So calm and like restrained. It's that light, eerie piano to break the silence. Greg Lake, bro, oh my god. Bro, Keith Emerson is ridiculous. He's like a classically trained pianist. Dude, the backstory that y'all told me about this album is crazy, or at least songs, at least. So this is like the war part, or that's the next part. I guess we'll find out. Comment of the day: Rockstar. Use it. Carl Palmer's ridiculous, dude. Reminds me like swing music, the piano at least. It's so dramatic, man. I love it. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, Keith Emerson is a national treasure, like I said in the last video. Fuck. Alright, let's go third impression. So this one's humanity waking up and realizing that the AI or the computer is their enemy, right? I missed the vocals, they didn't have any in the last song. It was a good instrumental track. Oh my god. I love that sound so much.
Man of steel, pray and kneel with Beaver's blazing torch, thrust into the face of the night. Draws a blade of compassion, kissed by countless kings, whose jeweled trumpet words blind his sight.
Oh, it's such a fun little lick. This sounds so 80s, bro. I love it. I guess Keith started a lot of trends. I'm guessing.
No man yields to flies in my shed. Let the bridge computer speak.
My foot has been tapping non-stop this entire video. It's crazy. There's just so many fun little different riffs they play and licks. It's so fun. Sounds like something from Doctor Who. That's how I feel about AI right now.
Let the maps of war be drawn.
This feels so triumphant, man. I don't know, it's making me actually proud of the victories I've had lately, the small victories I've had in my life. I feel grateful and I feel so humble. It's also funny to hear the interpretation of a future computer in the 70s. It's so off. Oof. Drumline. Wow, man, this is such a triumphant energy right now. I love it. I just don't understand how a human can play this fast, like the keyboard. It's so crazy, man. And it's all so clear. It sounds so good. Oh my god. They achieve so much with so little. That's crazy. Like instrument-wise, like the sound is very wide. It's the magic of keyboards and drums. And a good bass player. Oof. Dude. Greg Lake is crazy. His tone is so low, but it's so clear. Dude, listen how fast he's hitting that snare. Oh my god. He's like playing higher on the head and then they go in the middle. Like, what the fuck? Feels like a battle, man. That's probably what's going on. Whoa, that sounds freaky. What the hell, dude? Oh my god. Ha! Oh, we won? I knew we'd pull it off. Uh-oh. Damn, you can like feel the weight of this. What the fuck? Damn, they got me hanging on. Only 30 seconds left. What the fuck? I guess we didn't win. Let's get some more intense. What the fuck? Am I gonna like activate into a sleeper agent or something? Do I know Mandarin now? Oh my god, that was fucking crazy, dude. First off, I wanted to say thank you to everybody who commented on the last video and said how you felt when you first heard the first impression. Because wow, the first impression really left a mark on me. And I guess that's because as the first one. I think I honestly prefer the first one and the second one. I liked the third one. Like the climax is there, a lot of the action was happening, obviously with like with the story and stuff. But musically and instrumentally, I really like track one or impression one. The instrumental impression 2 was a lot of fun as well. I think they incorporated a lot of cool like. There's like a drum line sort of thing that they use throughout these songs. Like he really uses the snare a lot, which is really cool. They like made this sort of like dark instrumental, like what I said, they had like the low piano and then like the high electronic just going at the same time and creating this kind of really cool contrast along with the song too. Like it was really fast and it had that slow section in part 3. And it kind of gives you like time to breathe and lets you sort of soak in what's going on with the story as well, because they're trying to do multiple things at once. But yeah, it's just fascinating. Just Keith Emerson, like I said, national treasure. He might be my favorite pianist, man, because he sounds like a classically trained pianist, just going. I was trying to say ham and off at the same time. It was going to come out as Hoff. So he's going Hasselhoff back there, dude. Like he's just going crazy. The way that he can just go from keyboard to synthesizer to grand piano and at the same time, like it's just insane. Like honestly, it is. And the speed and like the ferocity of how he plays, like the notes and how they come out is just crazy. He's so fast, but it's so clear and concise at the same time that it's just what a talented dude. Like very, very talented individual. It's a shame what happened. Such a shame. Carl Palmer, fantastic drummer. He worked the shit out of that snare drum in these 3 impressions. I think he really incorporated a lot of cool sort of like battle and kind of march themes in the 3rd impression with the snare, and like sounded like like a Napoleonic era, going into drummer boy, like going into war with the drummer boy sort of thing. And I think that really lended credence to the theme that they were going for in the story. I think that worked well with because the music and the narrative are 2 separate things, and I like when in prog music the narrative and the instrumentals sort of sync up and they play off each other, and it just creates this like unmatchable element to prog music it's missing in a lot of other music. Like, why don't they have like prog rap music, like progressive rap music? Do they have that? Do they have progressive country music? I mean, like, I don't think inserting a narrative or like a story to go with the music should make something progressive, you know what I'm saying? But I think there should be more concept albums, and I know there are concept rap albums. I've heard a couple of them, you know, like, I just think prog has so many good ideas that people could be stealing from right now, like, you know. But and that's the thing nowadays, is just steal and just nostalgia, you know. A lot of people, like my favorite band right here, Between the Buried and Me, they released a sequel to an album like 15 years later, you know, and I enjoyed the album, but it was a cash grab, let's be honest. I can be honest about my favorite band. Did they really have to go back to that well? No, but they did. Made some money off of it, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, there's a difference, I think, nowadays, what art is and what art is sold as. I think merchandising and just like what they've done to music and the music industry is just disgusting. And I think what they've done to all art. I think when you let business people get involved in the creative process, I think they fuck everything up. They fuck everything up. And that's not saying the creatives are gods. Creatives need to have limits. Creatives need to have a budget they need to. And that's how magic happens, is when you work within what you are given and create something more. And I feel like that's what these bands back then had, is they had drive, they had passion, they actually enjoyed making art without the money. Obviously, a lot of bands, they did it for the women, they did it for the road, they did it to get away from home, whatever their reason was. But I feel like music nowadays is missing so much. It's like missing 3 pieces out of a 5-piece set. There's 2 of the pieces still there, but they're still missing a lot of it. And it's just nowhere near as good as what it used to be. And that's kind of hard for me to say as someone who's, I don't know, grew up in this era. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my era, unfortunately. I don't consider it my personal era, but if you want to be technical about it, it is. And it's just trash. It's just trash. There's some good stuff out there, but not compared to what this era was. This era is just fascinating to me, and that's why I keep going back to it now, I feel like, is because I feel like there was really something of substance here. Like, this was special, you know? And I feel like nowadays everything is just a commodity to be sold and traded. And that's the craziest thing, is I'm not even going to get into my political views because they don't matter. But let's just say I'm right down the middle, if you can't tell, on most things. Because I feel like the middle is usually where the truth lies. There's your side, there's their side, and there's the truth. And I feel like that's always in the middle. Could be a little bit to the more, a little bit to the right, whatever. But like Emerson, Lake, and Palmer, man, like you put these 3 amazing young musicians together that were hungry, and they wanted to make something of themselves. They just wanted to make something. They weren't trying to sell it. They wanted to, you know, eventually, but like the art always came first. And I feel like nowadays money comes first. See, Lord doesn't like what I'm talking about. Here, I'll shine some light on the subject. There we go. And I just enjoy this music so much. And even though some of it might not be for me 100%, but like Impression 1 and Impression 2, completely up my alley. And Impression 3 had that great climax at the end. I enjoyed the middle section. There's a lot to love here. And I see why y'all fell in love with this back in the day, because I am fully aboard the Emerson, Lake, and Palmer train now. I am an ELPer. And thank you for watching. I really appreciate it, guys. I know that I picked up some new subs from doing these videos, and we are going to continue with ELP, definitely. If you guys have any more recommendations by them that you think I should check out, please leave them below, because I really enjoyed this. And when there's something there I can work with and I can enjoy the music, and it gives me, you know, like these videos aren't hard to do, you know what I'm saying? But they are a lot harder to do when there's not much to work with. And I've noticed this as like a data-driven, not on purpose person. I just notice patterns very well. A lot of people, and like me included, I get a lot more out of this older music than I do with the newer stuff. Like, I can talk about what the song sounds like I can talk about what it means to me, but there's like no meta, bigger picture, you know? It's just like these little individual dots on this giant board. But stuff back then, this kind of stuff, it feels like there's some weight to it. It feels like there's something there. There's something more. There's more for you to interpret, and everyone's going to get something different from it. But nowadays, they want everyone to get the same message from things. You know, they're trying to force you what to think. They're trying to tell you what to think. Fuck that. Art is great. And you get what you get. Deuces. Oh, I can't end like that. Fuck. Patreon. Commodity. Pay me money. And Cash App and PayPal. Pay me money. That's terrible. That's what it is, though, right? I'm going crazy. Capitalism, no.